Greetings, punks, goths, metalheads, herberts, herbetters, Martians and subterranean folk. How you all doing? My name's John and this is the Health Anarchist channel. Well, I've had quite a busy day today, and in fact all weekend and the next 2 weeks are going to be quite busy. I've got quite a lot to do at home, so I just thought I'd get out and have a break from it for a while, get on a walk, get some fresh air, get out in nature in the countryside. And today's walk is absolutely fantastic for that. It's a really good walk. It's the actual gate to the Pennines and to the Peak District from where I live. So it actually starts off on the streets in Stalybridge, and you walk up Brushes Road. You go up to Brushes Road end, and then you've got the beginning of Stalybridge Country Park. You work your way through Stalybridge Country Park, which is all uphill but pretty mild, and then you get into open country and you work your way up onto the moors. And you walk across the moors and you come down at Carrbrook village, so that's where I'm going today. And it's an excellent starter walk and a trainer walk. Get used to walking in rough terrain, but you're never too far from civilization. I think at the furthest you're about 2 miles from civilization. So for training onto bigger hill walks and getting into hiking, this is an excellent walk. So if you live in the area of Greater Manchester or even beyond, this is a great trainer walk. So if you do this walk, you'll walk along Stalybridge Country Park. You'll be going past several reservoirs. Then at the end, at the last reservoir, you'll be turning up to your left and you'll be going across the moor to Carrbrook village. Now this is a well-known local walk, but besides the locality, there's probably not that many people who know about it, so it's definitely one to research and come on if you're in the Greater Manchester area. So just to show you where I am, you'll see some of the reservoir through the trees there. This is just one of several we'll be going past. So for people walking for health as well, this is a great walk. It's all uphill, it's gradual, and it gets quite steep going onto the moor, which is why I said it's a good trainer walk. But none of it's too bad. But yeah, it's a good way to build up your strength and stamina for walking. I'm not sure what that is there, but there's an album cover there, isn't there? With a band posed on or near that object, whatever it is. Looks like there's a little tunnel going down there with steps. So as you can see now, we're getting into much rougher, wilder terrain. So on this walk that I'm doing today, as you can see just behind that pylon there, there's a wall. That's the last reservoir on this little chain, besides Chew Reservoir, which is just over those hills a bit. But you come up to here, and this is where you turn left to go to Carrbrook, and you'll see a gate and a ladder style. So that ladder style was broken, it was unsafe, you couldn't cross it in the intended way, it was wobbly, and all around it was barbed wire, and the gate was padlocked and that was barbed wired as well, so it really wasn't safe. So if I can find somewhere to report it, I will do, because it's public access land and you know it needs sorting out. Whether it's left like that deliberate to deter people, I don't know. So we're actually getting up onto the moor proper now, getting onto some more rugged terrain, and we're going to make our way over the top down to Carrbrook village. That's really nice looking. Some more of those English soldier things I've seen before. That's good, that. Right, I'm on track, right on top of the moor now. I mean, it's amazing that thousands of years ago in the Mesolithic times, the hunter-gatherers were coming up here, putting up camps while they were hunting for deer and animals like that. And since Victorian times, archaeologists have found traces of these hunter-gatherer people. They found the remains of the camps, as in traces of post holes, and they found flint scatters of the tools they were using at the time. It's actually really nice when you get up on the moor top, because you know you've done all the hard work, and you know it's going to be a lot easier because you'll just be going downhill for the rest of the walk. It's also so quiet up here. I saw a few people in the country park at the bottom, but once I got up onto the moor, not seeing anyone, and I did need a bit of quiet chill time today. Right, so we're starting to go downhill now. In the distance you can see Carrbrook village, that's where I'm heading. So I'm just going to press on with this walk now. It's getting on in time and I've not got that much time before it gets dark, so I'm just going to get going. One thing I will tell you today, it's absolutely icy up here. I've got fingerless gloves on and I'm feeling it on my fingertips, very icy. But not much further to go. There's castle in the distance over there, right at the top of that peak. You can see a white quarry road going up to it. So one of the things that I do find when I'm out walking, especially on the moors, is it's so easy to lose track of time. I just lost track of time, and you know it's going to be getting dark soon. So it is always good to keep a check on the time, because you don't want to be stuck on the hills or moors in the dark. So I know this part of the walk really well. There's just a little bit further going across on a level, then there's a steep descent down onto the Pennine bridle path, which will lead me to Carrbrook village. I'm not sure what all this is about here. They try to block some kind of vehicles, motorbikes or something. Surely it's not mountain bikes. When I talk about training for hill walking and rough terrain, you know, if you're going on bigger hikes, this is the sort of stuff you need to train on, walking on, you know, really rough, uneven ground. You need to get comfortable with this sort of terrain really for your own safety. When I'm in a hiking group, I'd never begrudge helping another person, another human being off the moor if they had an injury. But if that injury can be avoided in the first place, then it's best to avoid it. Right, I've just come down off the moor, and this is where the steep track I was coming down meets the Pennine Bridle Way, which is also a Roman road. If you look on the old survey maps, it's marked as a Roman road anyhow. So it's all pretty easy and downhill now. All the way down to Carrbrook village. These always remind me of the film Spartacus. Going along the track, there's a whole series of them. In the film there was someone crucified on each one, who said. So this is the steep bit down now, just the last bit to the village. So I think I'm going to wrap this video up now. I'm coming to the end of the walk, so thanks for coming along with me today. If you did enjoy the video, please don't forget to give us a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Keep yourself very safe. Take care now. Bye.